Welcome back to B&B for Phone, your ultimate destination for everything bold and the beautiful. Today is a fabulous day to unpack some seriously juicy Los Angeles drama. We have a massive theory to discuss regarding Electra, Will, and the explosive corporate wars brewing behind the scenes. Grab your coffee, because things are about to get incredibly messy. Do you guys think that RJ Forrester announcing to Electra that her jewelry line has been officially paused will be the golden opportunity for Will Spencer to swoop in and convince her to jump ship to Logan? Let's be honest. This is the exact kind of high-stakes corporate and romantic drama we have been craving. We have been watching this slow-paced plot suddenly accelerate into an absolute masterpiece of manipulation, and I am entirely here for it. Why do we at B&B for Phone think this is the exact trajectory the writers are taking? Let's break down the psychological profiles, the hidden agendas, and the massive family rivalries that are setting the stage for this epic plot twist. Imagine the absolute devastation Electra is going to feel when RJ drops this bomb on her. Jewelry design is not just a hobby for this girl, it is her entire identity. It is the very passion that allows her to express her brilliant talent. She has built her career on the monumental foundations laid by legends like Quinn Fuller and her own manipulative aunt, RJ Forrester. But here is the surprise. RJ pulling the plug on her line is going to completely shatter her world. Electra will inevitably feel incredibly depressed, entirely unvalued, and utterly stripped of her creative voice. And you won't believe what happens next, because this vulnerability is exactly what a Spencer looks for when they are ready to make a move. I absolutely despise how the Forrester executives treat their young talent sometimes, but from a dramatic standpoint, it is pure gold. Why would RJ pause her line right now? Think about the absolute chaos happening in the Forrester boardroom. Brooke Logan is practically throwing herself at RJ, making deeply seductive offers to replace Steffy as co-CEO just to protect Hope's fashion line. RJ is completely distracted, uncomfortable, and frankly, making terrible business decisions because his personal life is a war zone. Pausing Electra's jewelry line might just be a collateral damage move to cut budget, or perhaps it is a subconscious way to punish the faction of the family currently embroiled in RJ's toxic letter-hiding scandal. Whatever his reasoning, RJ is handing Electra over to the enemy on a silver platter. That's crazy. Now, let's talk about our knight in shining armor, Will Spencer. Can you believe the absolute audacity of this guy? I love it. Will is furiously trying to repair the catastrophic damage RJ caused to his relationship with Electra. He just had a literal physical scuffle with RJ Forrester right in the middle of the Forrester Creations office. The testosterone is flying, the jealousy is raging, and Will is desperate to prove that he is the better man. When Will sees Electra crying over her paused jewelry line, feeling like she has no future at Forrester, the light bulb is going to go off in his head. He is a Spencer, guys. The ruthless, calculating blood of Dollar Bill Spencer is coursing through his veins. He isn't just going to offer her a tissue to dry her tears. He is going to offer her an entire empire. And this ties perfectly into the massive corporate power grab happening across town. Katie Logan Spencer is currently building her new fashion house, Logan, and she is desperately thirsty for top-tier talent. We all know Katie has been aggressively trying to poach Hope away from Forrester Creations. Liam has been pressuring Hope to make the jump, but Hope is stubbornly refusing, opting instead to push her mother Brooke into the co-CEO chair. Katie is frustrated, defensive, and ready to prove that Logan can compete with Forrester. So, if Hope won't take the bait, who is the next best successor character to build a brand around? Electra. Will is going to march right up to his mother and say, "I have the perfect designer for you." And then he will go to Electra with the ultimate pitch. He will tell her that Forrester Creations doesn't appreciate her genius, that RJ is too distracted by Brooke and Steffy's impending civil war, and that at Logan, She will have complete creative control over her jewelry line. Amazing. It is the perfect blend of business and romance. Will gets to pull Electra away from the toxic grip of RJ Forrester. He gets to completely remove her from RJ's daily orbit, and he gets to be her absolute hero. That is a masterclass in Spencer manipulation, and I am completely obsessed with it. But wait, it gets crazier. Think about the psychological impact this will have on RJ Forrester. RJ has been kissing Electra's hands, flattering her, and trying to use his Forrester charm to win her over. He is heavily channeling the aggressive, dominant genes of his grandfather, Massimo Marone. If Will successfully convinces Electra to pack up her sketches and move to a rival fashion house, RJ is going to lose his absolute mind. The romantic love triangle will instantly escalate into a vicious corporate espionage war. RJ will view Will's move as a direct attack on the Forrester legacy. We are talking about a full-blown Spencer versus Forrester war, fueled by the heartbreak and ambition of the younger generation. And let's not forget the absolute hurricane this will cause for Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Steffy is already completely fed up with the drama. Electra just threatened to quit if Steffy doesn't fire RJ for her manipulative scheming. Steffy is weighing her options, trying to keep the peace. But if Ridge carelessly pauses Electra's line and pushes her right into the arms of Katie's new company, Steffy is going to explode. She will lose a brilliant young talent to a direct competitor, and she will undoubtedly blame Brooke and Ridge's distraction for the loss. This will only add massive fuel to the fire when Steffy finally discovers that Brooke is actively plotting to steal her co-CEO chair. The suspense is literally killing me. Let's be real for a second. Electra desperately needs a fresh start. The psychological trauma of discovering that her own aunt, RJ, intercepted a letter to destroy her relationship with Will is heavy. Every time she walks the halls of Forrester Creations, she has to look over her shoulder, wondering if RJ is plotting her next downfall. Forrester is tainted for her right now. It represents manipulation, heartbreak, and now, with her jewelry line paused, it represents professional failure. Logan Fashion House represents freedom. It represents a blank canvas where she can finally step out of the shadows of the legacy characters and forge her own path. Do you guys think Electra will actually say yes to Will's offer? It is a massive risk. Mixing business with a newly repaired romantic relationship is always a recipe for disaster on this show. What if she goes to Logan and Katie turns out to be just as controlling as Steffy? What if Will uses her position at his mother's company to control her personal life? These are the deep, psychological questions Electra has to wrestle with. But honestly, when you are at rock bottom and your passion has just been ripped away from you by the very CEO you trusted, a lifeline looks pretty irresistible, even if it comes with strings attached. I firmly believe this is exactly where the writers are taking us. The foundation has been perfectly laid. Dylan has already moved out of the beach house, graciously stepping aside so Will can repair the damage with Electra. Will has a clear path to her heart, but RJ is standing in the way at the office. The only logical move for Will is to change the battlefield. By bringing Electra to Logan, he completely changes the game. This plot twist would inject so much world energy into the show, giving Katie's new business immediate stakes and creating a brilliant new rivalry between the younger successor characters. So, what do you guys think? Will Ridge's terrible management decision be the catalyst for the biggest corporate poaching of the year? Will Electra take her brilliant jewelry designs to Logan and leave Forrester Creations in the dust? And how explosive will the fallout be when RJ and Steffy realize they have been outplayed by Will Spencer? I want to hear all of your wildest predictions and fan theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to B&B for phone, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update on your favorite LA fashion families. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep watching the drama unfold.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.